Stop number 30 in the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's the running of the Nascar on Speed 500. 34 laps of distance here today, and it's going to be a tremendous race here at Charlotte. On the pole, car number 4, Joshua Collard, has the pole for today's event, and number 4, Kodak Film Chevrolet at 185 miles per hour. It'll be alongside Seth Cole, car 52, the Alka-Seltzer Pontiac, both looking for their first wins of the season. Keith Batson, car 28, the Texaco Haviland Ford, 7th in standings coming in. He'll be alongside the number 75 Valvoline Pontiac of Charlie Rodriguez. Came close at Kansas, the last race on the tour. Then it's Brian Judge, car number 71, the Lifeboy Chevrolet for Dave Marcus Racing. And he'll be alongside Jeremy Doobie, car 12, the Ray Besses Buick. Row number 4 has Dylan Poteet, 3rd in standings coming in. He's the number 31 Mom and Pop Chevrolet, 3 wins this season, looking for a 4th. And he'll be alongside Kyle Matthews, car 42, excuse me, the Mellow Yellow Pontiac. 5th row consists of Brody Talley, car 6, the Stroh Light Ford. And the winner at Kansas this season, the last race on the tour, Mr. Sega, Trent Dunham, the number 1 Skull Classic Chevrolet, or excuse me, Skull Classic Ford, rather, fail. And he is currently 4th in standings coming in. Zed Weinstein, car 70, the Rumpel Furniture Pontiac, has the inside row number 6, and alongside the Skull Bandit Oldsmobile of Chris Dollerton has the outside. Here comes the commander to fire him up here at Charlotte.
Drivers, start them engines!
That's a southern way to do it, isn't it? Yeah, buddy. Arnold Columbia has the inside row number 7 and the car number 27 and 27 Kodiak Pontiac. And he's got Dalton Day alongside car 20, the Crown Petroleum Oldsmobile. Dalton's been fast all season, but can't seem to find the luck to go with his great cars he's had. Field will be rounding corner number 4. The pace car comes on the pit road. The field being led by Joshua Collard, the number 4 Kodak Film Chevrolet at 185 miles per hour. The front is the pole speed for today's event. Pace car on the field. The green flag waves were underway here at Charlotte. And by the way, our points runners, the top 2 in points, start together in row 16. Jessica Shelton was 31st and Sean Galligan was 32nd. They started right together. And they were 9 points separating the 2 coming into this event. Keith Batson tries to nose him out. Oh, that was close. Chris Thornton and Arnold Columbia almost took each other out of the race on the first lap. Now here comes Keith Batson, car number 28 rather, excuse me. Batson, inside lane. Will he get those 5 bonus points for leading a lap? He's 7th in points coming in. Brian Judge, meanwhile, is 9th in points coming in. And Batson has the lead. Some of the cars dipping the apron of the track. Dylan Poteet, car 31. He's won here before. And so too is Trent Dunham. Batson off the wall. And several cars doing a little wall scraping come out of turn number 4. Brian Judge led the lap. Here comes Zed Weinstein. Power move inside of Trent Dunham. Weinstein wants that first win, and he wants it bad. His last came at Talladega last season in the Amp Energy 500. He hopes to bring that J.D. McDuffie car to victory lane. And problems in turn number on the front stretch. Batson's turned around. Batson's upside down. Batson's 7th in standings coming into this race. Michael Norman's been crashed. Henrietta Fitzwater, she was in the crash. And Michael Norman, smoke pouring out of that Oldsmobile. That was craziness. And look where some of those guys were at there. There's Batson. He gets up underneath the car of... He was on the outside of Seth Cole. And he about took Seth with him and William Duncan. And oh, Michael Norman squeezed Joshua Osborne into the wall and pancaked the side of the number 19 car. There's where Batson got turned upside down on the grass and then flips right back over. And Batson almost got turned over again, but this time lands back on all fours. The number 20 Texaco Haviland car very much out of the race. Faster to see about on board with Keith Batson. Let's listen. That was a wild ride. See the pace car's lights come off this time by. I don't believe... Pace car's lights are now off as well. We'll get the green flag here on lap number 9. We will still have 26 laps to go here in Charlotte, so still a long way to go. Brian Judge, car 71 for Dave Marcus Racing out in front. And in second position is Zed Weinstein, car 70. Rumple Furniture Pontiac. Preston Plord going for the Charlotte sweep is in third position. Trent Dunham looking for a second win in a row is in fourth spot right now. Fifth is Charlie Rodriguez. 6th, Joshua Collard. 7th is Jordan Newman. 8th, Dylan Poteet. 9th is Zachary Fitzwater. And 10th right now is Dalton Day. As the green flag about to wave once again, we're back underway. And boy, Brian Judge took off on that start. And there's a pace car right there. That's a fail. Charlie Rodriguez shoves Trent Dunham up high. Now Joshua Collard goes down low to inside of Rodriguez. And Collard has the hookup now from Preston Plord. Plord won that tremendous finish at Charlotte. It was down between he and Brian Judge, you remember, for the win in that race. And was inches at the stripe in favor of Preston Plord. But now Plord has the inside move now on as the outside lane now. Joshua Collard dips inside. And Collard wants that lead from Brian Judge now. But not if Jordan Newman has anything to say about that in a 29 car. Zachary Fitzwater is right there. Dalton Day, Arnold Columbia, Grant Thomas. About a 190-mile-an-hour pace lap happening here at Charlotte. 194 to last time. Oh, and problems in the front. I think I see Shelton around. Joshua Balkin rear ends her. Galligan's through. Galligan made it through the crash, I think. Yes, he did. He's unscathed. Keb Shears in the crash. Joshua Osborne, 13th in Saints coming in. He was having a great string of luck here. Henry Fitzwater was in the crash. Ian Dutta's in it. Jessica Shelton, that was not what she wanted. For her to be in the crash and Sean Galligan to escape it. And that's going to give Galligan definitely the lead in the points coming into Talladega, the next race on the tour. And let's keep in mind, Galligan is trying to keep the streak going of 12 champions in 12 seasons.
That's an organisation dedicated to protecting our coastal environment. And how did you get involved in addressing this issue? Well, Colin contacted our agency and a lot of other commercial-based organisations asking us to let them know if they saw any unusual shark sightings. So when I got this video...
Okay, there's where the crash happened. Sorry for the replay fail here, guys. But here's what happened on the front stretch. Yep, Ian Dutta just... I mean, he blatantly turned Jessica Shelton hard in the wall she went. And then there's where everybody just piles in. William Duncan's crashed. There's where Dunham, he was having a tremendous run too. He was fourth in points coming in. Sean Galligan, now how did he get through the crash? I have no idea. He is unscathed. Aiden Batson gets through. Seth Cole gets through. Sean Galligan must have a lucky rabbit's foot riding with him. But I say Jessica Shelton's not getting a Christmas, is not giving Ian Dutta a Christmas card this season. And she was moving up nicely. She was up to 18th when this happened too. On board with Shelton. And that hit jacked her off the ground. And then Joshua Balkin sends her the rear end message. And she is out of the race as well. We just got word of that. 33rd is where she'll end up. And Sean Galligan right now still running in 26th. So this will give Sean Galligan I believe will give him the lead back coming out of Charlotte. As we said, this is a big deal. Galligan's is trying to extend the streak of 12 champions in 12 seasons. Shelton trying to become the first to win 2 in this series. Green flag about to wave again here. And here we go again. Brian Judge out in front. Second is Jordan Newman. Third, Joshua Collard. Zachary Fitzwater in fourth position. Fifth is Preston Plord as the green flag. And the car's screaming the turn number 1 once again. 2 Pontiacs and 3 Chevys in the top 5, and then now make that Oldsmobile trying to make it through the mix. That's Dalton Day, car 20. Dalton's had a lot of history at Charlotte. Winner of I believe 3 or 4 All-Star races, including the second seasons 2, 4, 6, and I think 8. So yeah, he's won 4 All-Star events. Dylan Poteet's second most at 3 as far as that's concerned. Jordan Newman has the lead now. Here comes Dalton Day inside with Zed Weinstein shoving him in 70. Of course, for those you don't know why the 20 of Dalton Day has had some... Not only has had run good with that car, though, but he's also a big Matt Kenseth fan. That's why he's got the 20 on his machine. Oh, Jordan Newman at the track. And no problems on the front stretch. Again. Arnold Columbia is involved in this crash. And see who was all in it. Yeah, Zachary Fitzwater. Yeah. Jordan Newman got way high coming out of turn number 4. Preston Plord shoves him now. Yeah. What the heck? Where is Zachary Fitzwater going? I think the 30 car's on drugs. I don't know. I think he disappeared somewhere in the stratosphere. Let's have a slower look. Joshua, yeah. Darian Taylor bumps into Charles Jackson and sends them both, he and Preston Plord, in the wall. Plord gets hit by Arnold Columbia and Stephanie Miller, and then watch Fitzwater and lift off. What the heck? I'll keep on going right here. Disappear somewhere in the stratosphere at this point, right between the two buildings. Bumps somewhere, and then I don't know where he's at. Yeah, there he goes. I think he's trying to fly off in outer space. I don't know. And finally lands on pit road. Yeah. And he knows secrets out of the race. Brian Judge was also involved in the crash. That was Arnold Columbia, Joshua Balkin, Preston Plord was having a good run going on. Darian Taylor, P.J. Williams, and Zachary Fitzwater all involved in the crash for obvious reasons. Excuse me. So with that weirdness happening, all weirdness had happened, Dalton Day currently leads the race right now here at Charlotte. Second position is Grant Thomas. Third is now Charlie Rodriguez. Fourth, I believe, is Zed Weinstein. Yep. Jordan Newman in fifth. Joshua Collard in sixth. Seventh is Kyle Matthews. Eighth, Cole Daly. Ninth, Charles Jackson Mayonnaise. And 10th is Brody Talley. As the green flag waves, once again, the pace car on the pit road. We will have 12 laps remaining coming in. Green flag waves again. We're back underway. Dalton Day out in front. Grant Thomas next to move to the inside. Oldsmobile first and second. Pontiac third, fourth, and fifth. Made that third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, rather. Grant Thomas inside with the lead in the HA point machine. Car 14. Zed Weinstein trying to make his way to the field. Zed trying to win his first win. Oh, and Dalton Day's spinning and he's crashed. Now Sean Galligan's crashed. Car 17. Seth Cole's involved. William Duncan won the rookie contenders. And what a heartbreak for Dalton Day. He had a car that possibly could have won this race. Instead, the winner of the first Michigan event, it all falls down for him. And like I said, he's had fast cars all season, but just has too much bad luck. And there's an example why Charlie Rodriguez nails him. Whew, Kyle Matthews, how he did not crash was beyond me. And Cole Daly gets through. Oh, and Joshua Collard. There's another one that had a good run going in that 4 car. Johnny Gardner got through. So did William Dunk. Or so did, I mean, Jeremy Doobie, he got by as well. But Dalton Day, he was the one that got the big hit. Sean Galligan, he spun. I think he can still continue. On board, Dalton Day. Let's listen. And oh, I didn't see that part. Dalton flipped. Oh gosh. Now the car wreathed in smoke. Ugh. No question, Dalton Day's out of the race. No question about that. question is, are we going to have any cars left in a race here at Charlotte? That is going to be the question. Grant Thomas has the lead in the race here. Second is Zed Weinstein. Third is Jordan Newman. Fourth is Charlie Rodriguez. Fifth, Kyle Matthews is here. Sixth position is Stephanie Naylor. Seventh is Cole Daly. Eighth is Dylan Young. We haven't talked about him at all today. Dylan Poteet in ninth position. Well, I tell you what, though, with Galligan and Shelton having problems today, this may be a big plus for Poteet, because that's going to move he up right in the points chase. Trent Dunham's still up there as well. So this is going to be a help for Poteet and Dunham. As Poteet comes in third in the points chase here. Johnny Gardner's in 10th right now. Jeremy Dibby, Mike Becker, Chris Dalton, Trent Dunham in 14th. Mayonnaise, Charles Jackson in 15th position. Like I said, if Poteet and Dunham keeps this runs up there, this will be a help. And Sean Galligan, I don't know where he's at right now. Nope, I think we got where Galligan's now out of the race there. So Sean Galligan, he needed Jessica Shelton's troubles early in the race because Galligan had his too. So it may not be any more damaging in the points for Shelton than it might have been, but still, I think Galligan will take the lead now going into Talladega, going into that race. But the green is now out, and we're back underway with 7 laps to go at Charlotte. Jordan Newman up there. Kyle Matthews trying to shove him. Cole Daly's up there. Dylan Young. This is the first time we've seen any of those guys up to the field now. Kyle Matthews won on the road course at Sonoma. Looking for a super speedway win. Or should I say an oval win, rather. But here, look at Cole Daly. Keep your eye on that 24 car. Daly on the inside now. He's just trying to Rodriguez up high. 5 laps remaining. Last lap, 192 miles an hour. Saw 193 out of several cars. The Dylan's now on the inside lanes. Young in the 2. Poteet in 31. Now Poteet makes him on the inside. Here he comes inside of Cole Daly. Poteet trying to make his way to the field now. Dylan Young right there is and oh, Charlie Rodriguez has crashed. So has Kyle Matthews. Zed Weinstein's crashed. And Austin Tyler's got problems. And I believe that may be the end of the race here, possibly. And if that's the case, Grant Thomas may have picked up his first ever win. But we were just talking about poor old Kyle Matthews. He is about like Dalton Day as far as luck is concerned. They got out of turn number 4. Hit the wall off the into Stephanie Naylor and Charlie Rodriguez. And then right there, nowhere to go. And Zed Weinstein, I about feel for him too. He had a good run going. A lot of guys who needed good runs were heading that way, but unfortunately, didn't work out for them. And there, Brody Talley and Charles Jackson try to get the way up to the field. And the pace cars lights are still on, so we will not get the race restarted. So that will mean Grant Thomas in car 14, the Copenhagen Oldsmobile for AJ Foyt, will get his first ever Castrol GTX Cup Series victory. He will take home the title at Charlotte. And we're better to do so, too. One of the big tracks on the circuit. Dylan Young comes up second. Dylan's coming on second and third. Dylan Young was second in car 2. Poteet was third, so this will be a big move for him in the points. So he comes in third in the points by quite a margin between the top 2 of Galligan and Shelton. So that's going to make things interesting. Point-wise going into Talladega. Cole Dahlia come home in 4th position. Johnny Gardner will finish 5th. Zed Weinstein still comes home 6th, even though in the crash. Mike Becker was 7th, and Trent Dunham will come home 8th. But there he is. Grant Thomas rounds turn number 4. The Copenhagen Oldsmobile for AJ Foyt Racing will come across the start-finish line, and there he is. Grant Thomas wins at Charlotte, the NASCAR On Speed 500. And what a big win that is for him here today. Average speed 85.327 miles an hour. Several wrinkled up cars finished in the top 10. You don't see that every day. But for guys like Dylan Poteet and Trent Dunham, that's a big assurance. That's big for them as far as points are concerned. Zed Weinstein, he needed that 6th place run there. Kyle Matthews finished in 9th position. 10th was Stephanie Naylor. So even though in the wreck that those two didn't get hurt very bad, but still, think of what might have been as far as positions would have been concerned. Jordan Newman will come on 11th position. 12th, Jeremy Doobie matching his car number. Charlie Rodriguez 13th. 14th, Austin Tallieb, Chris Dallerton, Ann Batson, Kyle Sosnowski, Henrietta Fitzwater, Bertie Telling, Charles Jackson, the last of the finishers in top 20. And so Mayonnaise was the last of the finishers and finishes in 20th spot. And there's the attrition list. I'm trying to look and see. 18 cars out of the race. That's almost half the field been knocked out of the race. And points-wise, Sean Galligan comes from 25th. Jessica Shelton comes from 33rd. So that means Galligan will take the lead, I believe, going into Talladega. But Grant Thomas gets his first ever win in the series this season for AJ Foyt Racing, as he takes home the NASCAR On Speed 500. And now look at the points. 96 now separated the top 4 cars. Of Galligan the leader by 15 over Shelton. Third is now Dylan Poteet, 65 back in 3rd. And 4th, 96 back, is Trent Dunham. So now suddenly we have a 4-way battle in the points with 6 races remaining. Preston Plord right now is in 5th position. He still might have a shot. Kyle Matthews is in 6th position. Arnold Columbia, now the leader of the rookies right now, in 7th. Brian Judge is 8th position right now. 9th is Johnny Gardner, and 10th is Keith Batson. Dylan Young's run moves him up to 12th in the standings. Zed Weinstein now up to 16th in the points right now. Joshua Osborne dropping back a little bit. He had a series of good runs going in this event too, but got knocked out early. Stephanie Naylor's right now 20th in the points. Grant Thomas's win by the way moves him up to 18th in the standings. And there's the rest of your order right now in the points. So, next race on the tour, Talladega Super Speedway, the Amp Energy 500. Don't miss it.